what we find is that black kids who are most successful are the ones who are deeply attached in positive ways to what it means to be black, right? You want them to have a positive racial identity and a positive kind of sense of themselves. And it really sends works counter to that to make kids think that they have to distance themselves from their own communities or modify how black they appear, for instance, for adults in the school to think of them as serious students, right? So it is true that kids can, walk a little differently, maybe dress a little differently, and a lot of parents actually did push their kids to do that, right? Right? So, there are lots of ways in which, as a parent, you might tell your kid, okay, I'm going to have you wear a tie to school, or you're going to wear Oxfords every day, or, there are lots of strategic work that middle-class black, there was one young woman that we interviewed that had a strategic plan every semester. She would go to her teachers and say, I want to go to, I can't remember, it was Yale or Penn or some elite school. I'm planning on going. I have very high ambitions for myself. Please, throughout the semester, I want to make sure I get an A in your class. And part of what she was doing was trying to modify their performance expectations of her. So, she was actively and really strategically saying, you may have low expectations of black students in particular, but when you look at me, please see something else, right? And it was a way, and she even did this in our interview with her. She came in for the interview, I think not knowing exactly, and brought her transcript and laid it down on the table ahead of time. So we knew that despite whatever negative stereotypes we had about black kids in general, and it's that kind of work that kids have to do.